Hey, what's up guys? My name is Alec Garza. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today we're going to be talking about the top 10 best movies of 2018. Okay, now these are the best movies that I've seen, and I'm going to go down the list and we're just going to rumble them off. I'll say a few things about them and you'll decide whether you agree or if you disagree. Really excited to hear your thoughts. Now, starting off with number 10. First Man, which was directed by Damien Chazelle. It's the third film he's directed. He made Whiplash, he made La La Land, and now he's made this movie called First Man, which stars Ryan Gosling, and it's a biopic of Mr. Neil Armstrong, the first man to set foot on the moon. It's actually really interesting, and I enjoyed this film a lot because of the way it was filmed and because of the story it told. Damien Chazelle is an amazing director. He has an eye for great shots and a great talent at making the viewer feel like they are in the situations that the characters find themselves in. When I watched this movie, I felt like I was locked in on this freaking space shuttle forever with these characters, and it was crazy. But I really also liked it because there's a lot of controversy surrounding the moon landing, about it being faked and being filmed, and I think seeing this movie really helped me get away from that and kind of just believe that they did set foot that first time, which I actually do believe they did, but you know, hate me or believe whatever you want, I don't mind. But this movie has a good convincing argument towards that, and I really enjoyed it, and you should watch it. And number 9 comes Halloween. Don't hate me for that, all right? I really enjoyed Halloween. It was a very talked about film this year, and it did not let me down. There are some places that it could have been a lot better. There are some places, but most of the film is great on its own, and I really enjoyed it, and it wasn't a piece of trash like Halloween Resurrection was, okay? For them to come back 40 years later since the original and make a sequel that made sense and actually was entertaining, I can't take away anything from that. And I think they did a solid direction with Jamie Lee Curtis. I liked a lot of the scenes, how they reversed them. And you can watch my full review on this channel of the Halloween if you want to know more about it. Number 8 goes to Deadpool 2. Yes, Deadpool 2 came out this year and it was awesome. It was way funnier than the first one, way more action-packed, way more characters involved, and I just loved the way they went off and did everything that was great about the first movie and just injected it with a little bit more action and a little bit more character development and a lot more laughs. It was a great film. I have nothing against it, and I can't wait for the third one. Number 7 goes to Searching, which was an amazing mystery thriller suspenseful film that I could not stop watching. I could not take my eyes away from the screen. I bit through all my fingernails watching that film, and it has such a great ending and such a great build-up. And the way it was filmed is very interesting. It's all computer screens and all through FaceTime, and you follow this father trying to find his daughter who was lost, and the whole film follows him investigating it. And if you feel like you're really the dad, you feel like you would do the same exact things. And it's really great. If you want to know more about that film, I also reviewed it on my channel. You can check it out. And coming in at number 6 is Game Night. Game Night was hilarious. I don't care who you are, you're gonna laugh at least once in this film. I laughed like 20 damn times and I was just dying. I love the premise. I love the actors. I love the tone. I loved everything about this movie. It is phenomenal. I wish I did a review over it. I did not, but I will just tell you, if you haven't seen this film, you need to watch it. It is a rated R comedy, so don't watch it with your kids, but it's very funny. It's very worth it. If you love Game Night, if you have a family, if you have a wife, if you have kids, if you have a dumb friend, if you have a smart friend, you're gonna enjoy this film because it's really relatable and it's awesome. All right, guys, we're in the top 5 now. Let's get right to it. For number 5, I'm giving it to Mission Impossible Fallout. Mission Impossible Fallout was really dope, and I wish I did a review on this one as well. It was with Tom Cruise and Henry Cavill, and Tom Cruise is over 50 now, and he's still kicking ass, and it's just a fun ride. It has amazing cinematography and stunt sequences that were filmed live and on set. I just love that. I don't like the CGI. I don't like fake stuff. I like the real gritty stuff. I want to see a real person do a real thing, and that's exactly what you get in Mission Impossible. And on top of that, Tom Cruise is over 50, and he's doing things 20-year-old actors won't do, and it's just amazing to watch, and you really feel the realness in all of it, the authenticity, the genuine sense of these people are really doing these things, and it's really awesome to watch. And it has a good story and has great fight scenes, and I enjoyed it a lot. You should definitely check it out. It's one of the better Mission Impossible films. It's up there with Mission Impossible 3 in my opinion. Moving on to number 4 is A Quiet Place. A Quiet Place, where did that come from? I'm so happy that movie came out. John Krasinski, keep making movies. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I loved you from The Office, and I love you now. Just do another movie like this, and you'll have no problems, because this movie was great. It was completely original. It was completely interesting. And I was on the edge of my seat the whole time during the movie. I remember when I went to the movie theaters to watch this, the room was dead silent. Nobody wanted to make a noise. I didn't hear one popcorn get smacked on or crunched. It was crazy, and it was something that you just had to experience. And I want y'all to watch this with a person. I think films are better to be watched with other people. When I watch a film by myself, I really do get a lot of it because I'm analyzing it. You know, I'm looking at it from different angles. Like, I'm trying to check out the cinematography. But when I watch a film with another person, I like to bounce off the ideas and see how they felt about it, and to see what I saw and what they saw. The movie collectively made us feel the same way while we watched it. And The Quiet Place will make you feel the tension. It will make you feel like, holy crap. And a lot of people are tripping over the ending. I really loved the ending. I didn't need to see more. You watch it and you'll know what I'm talking about. It's really freaking good. And moving on to number 3 is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Now, I'm not really big into animated films, but this one was amazing. It really sold me on Miles Morales and the other Spider-Man, and I just had a great time with this film. I went to go see it just to see it. I was like, okay, it's Spider-Man. Maybe it'll be okay. Maybe it'll be good. But it was better than okay, and it was better than good. It was great. It was excellent. It was hilarious, and it's great to watch whatever age you are. You can watch it with your kid. You can watch it with just grown men. It's hilarious. I loved it. It was awesome, and you should definitely check it out. Now we're in the top 2, baby. What are you guys thinking? You know, like, what movies do you feel like I'm missing out on right now that you're like, oh, they better be in the top 2? I'm kind of nervous to tell you my top 2, but let's get right into it. With number 2, Hereditary. Now, some people hate Hereditary, some people love Hereditary. I loved Hereditary. If you don't like Hereditary, I can understand why. There are a few reasons to not like Hereditary, you know, and that being it's rated R, it's hardcore, there's a lot of crazy crap that happens in it. But I completely loved it for all those reasons, because I knew what I was signing up for going in. I knew I wanted horror. This is real horror. Horror is all about making you feel like, wow, what if this really happened, or that it could really happen. The characters act in believable ways. There are things that happen in this film that you cannot control, that the characters cannot control, which I love, because we can't control life. And this movie's all about that. And a movie leads you to believe so many different ways that this movie could end, and so many different things that could be going on. And then when it finally all comes together, you're just like, whoa. And so I really enjoyed it for that. The performances were amazing. The vibes, the setting, the atmosphere was just creepy and scary. And you just felt horrified by the entire story. If I told this story to somebody, they're going to be horrified just based off that. And that's why I really love it. A lot of people don't understand what's scary and what is horror and what the genre needs and what the genre is supposed to be about. And Hereditary is a great example of what it's all about. It's not about the final girl trying to survive. It's about horror, just leaving you with a sense of dread, which I know a lot of people don't like. But if you're a true horror fan, you'll know why Hereditary is really good. If you want to know more about Hereditary, I made a review about that on my channel. You can watch more there. Whew. All right, now number 1 is going to Avengers Infinity War. All right, don't hate me, don't unfollow me, don't unsubscribe, but Avengers Infinity War was amazing. I'm sorry. If you hate Marvel films, if you hate superhero films, if you hate films in general, I'm sorry. But Avengers Infinity War was spectacular. It was everything I wanted it to be. Like, I literally want to cry every time I freaking watch it. Like, it's just so beautiful. 10 years in the making to come to this, to finally have all the actors to come together and all the characters come together to fight one awesome villain, which was Thanos. Just incredible, 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 incredible. I could not say enough good things about this film. It has some of the best CGI, some of the best action sequences, some of the best character development, some of the best humor, some of the best lines, like just best of all time in the Marvel Universe movies. You know, this film has it. If there's one film to show, it's going to be Avengers Infinity War. And I'm so glad it was so successful, and I cannot wait for the sequel, and they're not going to let us down. Marvel, thank you so much. I am a huge fanboy of superheroes in general, not just DC, not just Marvel. I love superheroes, and there's more than just DC and Marvel superheroes. But those are the big ones. But I love them, and I love this movie, and I'm so glad that Marvel's coming together. And I'll admit, there are bad Marvel films. I don't think I'm a Marvel super fanboy. I'm just a fanboy of superheroes. There are some bad Marvel films, But Avengers Infinity War had so much writing on it, so much that could have gone wrong, so many different routes it could have gone, so many different stories it could have gone with, but it went with the right one at the right time, and it's so much better than Avengers Age of Ultron, and a lot better than Avengers, and it is the best film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I definitely recommend it, and you should check it out. That is my #1 movie of all time. Oh wait, whoa, calm down, Alec. #1 movie of 2018. But that's it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Do you agree with my list? Please don't hate me. I haven't seen every film that came out in 2018, so if I left one off, please let me know in the comments below. As always, my name is Alec Garza. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you next time.